Good morning, gang. I guess by now it's actually afternoon, but at this point, who's keeping up with that, right? Today we're going to do a little bit of work with this lovely squishy ball. If you don't have one of these, you can improvise without it. You can snag one from your kids if they've got something, and you could also use a small hand weight for some of the moves, but you don't have to pass that over to some of the exercises that obviously it will not really fit into place with. So we're going to get warmed up. Just take those feet about hip width apart, stretch those arms up nice and high to the sky. Inhale, start with some circles. Exhale, lift it up, stop at the center, pull the navel in, push the hips back, circle down, and lift. Think about opening up the chest, anchoring the shoulder blades down, pressing down through the heels and up through the crown of the head. Let's do two more. Good. Just hold those arms up in the center. Start by lifting the knees one at a time. Nice soft return to the ground. Protect those joints. And then once you get those legs going, we're just going to add that ball underneath the legs. Move at your own pace. A little coordination. You can put a little squeeze into the ball if you want, but you certainly don't have to. Think about the height of that knee lift up towards the line of the hip, the belly button, maybe even a little higher towards the chest, but you're focusing on pulling that navel in, squeezing it back, pressing that foot lightly down to the floor, driving up with the other knee. Just a few more like that. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Hold the ball right here at the chest, push it forward, tap it back. Now you can squeeze just a little bit on that ball here. Think about lengthening from the hips, keeping the body on a nice long diagonal angle. Out and in. If you want to get fancy, you can switch the ball from hand to hand, again putting that coordination in there. And at some point, you're bound to drop this ball. Happens to me all the time. All you gotta do is pick it back up, start all over again, reach it back. Push that heel behind you. Try to get the heel towards the ground. Give you a nice stretch in the calves. Hopefully the body's starting to feel a little warmer. Up, out. Good, just a few more. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Good. Hold it into the center. Stretch those arms up again. This time we're going to pass the ball behind us and reach the arms up and then reverse the direction. So just taking a nice big stretch. Open up the chest. Drop the shoulders down. Lift it up. Lower it down. Good. Hold it there. Cross one foot over. Reach forward into that hamstring stretch. Push the hips up. Push the heels down. Pull the navel in. Open up the shoulders. Lift up, change legs. Good, gently round it all the way up. We're just gonna start with that step touch, out and in. Push the ball forward, squeeze those elbows back to the rib cage. Again, you can change hands if you want. Keep that ball in one hand for a while, then switch it over, or alternate the toss. You choose how wide you want to step, how low you want to get in those legs. How's it going?
Good, you?
Doing good, thank you.
What you doing, a video?
Yes, sir. Sharing it with some of my fitness friends. Bring that heel up, hamstring curls. Think about bringing that heel towards the glutes, lightly putting that foot back down to the ground. A little wood chop action through the shoulders. Keep stretching those arms. Maybe sink a little bit deeper in between that transition from foot to foot. Good, we're getting ready to put some pressure into one leg. So sit that body weight down in that left heel, reach the arm out and in. Tap the toe when the hand goes long. Bring the knee and the ball back towards one another. Try to keep all your body weight in the heel. Really strengthen the leg here. Push the hips back, lift the collarbones up. Now you should start to feel a little bit of a burn in those legs. Come on, stay with it a little longer if you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to those hamstring curls. Step it out, lift it up. Try to get the heel to say hello to your derriere. With each exhale, tighten up the belly. We got just a few more right here, gang, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. The weight's now going into that opposite leg. Arm goes out, toes goes out, and then bring it together. There we go. Sit your hips back. Think about the length. Think about the pull. Right back into the center. Good, body weight in the heel. Now this side might burn a little faster than the other. Just breathe deep. Listen to your body. Work it out. We got 8 more if you want them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're just gonna march it out. Good, just give me some circles. Reverse those circles. Just shaking out the legs, moving the arms. We're gonna take that ball, put it between the knees. Squeeze it for me here. This is where if you're using a small hand weight, you just get rid of it. Traditional squats versus a little bit more in that narrow stance. When we're squeezing into that ball, cross those arms up like I dream a genie. Pull the navel in, push the hips back, stand up. So you might have a top range, might go a little bit deeper, or you might be able to sit down pretty deep into those heels. Your range of motion, your body, your workout. Squeeze on the way up. You take everything, tighten it all up. Press from the heels, lift through the torso, engage the glutes. Good. Come on down a little deeper. Now that we're nice and tired, I want to feel these last few. We're going to hang out down low and pulse it out. Bottom half pulses. It's super important here not to relax those stomach muscles. Support your back. Good. Come on, give me a few more. Down, down. Now we're going to stand all the way up. Shift the body weight into that right foot. Lift that left heel up. Just try to hold it there. So you might be balancing without the ball between the legs. If you've got the ball, little pulses in. You can take those arms out if you want to challenge your balance a little differently. You can take those arms up. Should feel those hips, inner thighs, even the outer thighs as you control that release of the squeeze of the ball. Good. All right, get ready to set that foot down with control. Back to those bottom half pulses. Squat it back. Weight in the heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes a little bit in your shoes, but you want to make sure that you're not rocking forward on your tippy toes. Put that weight back, push those hips back, lift that chest up. Good, these bottom halves should be getting a little harder right about now. Getting ready to transition that body weight, so come all the way up, lean now into that opposite leg. Hold it there. You can keep the arms up. You can just hold your balance. You can move the leg in and out with or without the ball. Little tiny pulses. Arms can stay at shoulder height. Arms can go out. Arms can go up. One side might be easier with balance than the other, so just embrace it. Good, you got a few more. Squeeze a little tighter. Finish it up. Good. Walk those hands down to that ball, roll it all the way up. We're just gonna go back to that step touch, out and in. Again, one arm versus two. But just remember, you wanna keep those arms involved in the workout. Help you burn more calories by increasing that heart rate, help you tone the upper body, and in this case, a little coordination. You might stay up high, you might start to sit low and stay low in the legs. Good for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that tap forward with a big lift overhead. The heel straight out from the hips, lower back supported. You might take it one arm up at a time, opposite leg, opposite hand. You might want to keep it grounded. You might add those little bounces. Remember, rebounding. Don't have to have it to get in a good workout. Just listen to your body, appreciate what it's telling you, and choose accordingly. Keep moving. Good. We're going to head into the low impact version first with our side taps. So we're going to take it out and in, take it out, out. Now, again, as you bend the knees, push your weight back. It's easy to get too far forward here. So you want to stay up, you want to stay lifted, passing that ball from side to side. Next option, add a little bit of that bounce, light push. Next option. Now, you're gonna see me mess up my coordination. It's all good. Do those arms any way you want. Full jumping jacks. Bend those knees. Sink those heels out. You should be breathing a little heavier right about now. Out and in. Shoulders back. Ground through the heels. Point the knees and the toes out. Squeeze those thighs together. Keep moving. Any way you choose. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Told you it was gonna happen. All right, you bring it in, march it out. Big deep breath in. Gonna finish it with a little balance in our core work. Shoulders back, feet lightly moving. Should be slowing that breath down. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose or the mouth. Gonna put that body weight in the right leg. I'm going mirror image. Hold that balance, shoulders go back. We're gonna start by going forward first and then come up, out. Now remember, you don't ever have to leave the ground. Balance, today might not be the best day for balance. So just take it where you can. Good. And then again, you might take that foot off the ground. Push back, pull in. You should feel the hamstrings. You should feel the back. You should feel the core. Everything works in this single leg deadlift. We're gonna hold that balance up at the top. Use that ground if you need to. We're gonna take it to the opposite arm. We're gonna extend the toe out. Soften your standing supporting leg. Then we go elbow to knee. Standing core. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, when you open up, pull that shoulder blade down, but control the movement. The twist is coming forward. And then again, you may or may not use the ground. Starting to sweat now. Stretch it out. Starting to feel it in my foot. Supporting muscles. Everything's working. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. For 3, for 2, for 1. Shake it out. All right. Take it back to the center. Soften those knees. Push the arms and the leg back. Pull it back in. Out and in. Use the ground as needed. Maybe you don't need it on the way out, but you need it on the way up to help you find that balance at the top. Or, again, you find that knee lift coming up through the center. Back out. Say hello to your good side or your not so good side. Whoop, as you see mine, not so good. Push out, pull in. This poor ankle's been through the ringer. It's worn a few casts, even a boot. Push out, try to keep that toe pointing down to the floor. Squeeze it in. Should start to feel that hamstring working, the glutes, lower back, abdominals. Good, give me one more. And then we're gonna find that balance at the top. Use the ground as needed. Extend the leg out, opposite arm. Think about that twisting motion. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Take your time. Rotate with control. And then again, you might stay off the ground in that balance. If you feel that you're starting to lose it like that, then you just simply touch back down. Standing knee soft, weight in the heel, rotate and twist, lengthen and rise. Just a few more to even it up. Maybe one more. Good. Take those feet, set them down, shake them out. Feet just a little wider than the hips. Big stretch up. Exhale, fold it forward. Hold it here. You might put the ball on the ground. You might try to roll it out and then roll it under. Come back to the center, put it in the other hand, circle it up, hold it there. Step 1 foot a little wider. Then we come back down, pull the belly in, stretch the hamstrings. You can keep your hands here. You might roll that ball forward or simply reach forward. You might roll it back and reach. Let that head come down a little lower. Come back to the center, roll it on up. We're gonna take that ball, push it out, sink down, circle it up. Come back to the center, push down through that adductor stretch, hold it there. You can put that elbow lightly on the thigh with the option of reaching that arm over. Scoot myself back a little bit more in that frame for you so you can feel that shoulder or see that shoulder roll back and down. Weight into the hips and the heels coming up through the center. And then we're gonna reach it across to the other side and circle that arm up. And then we reach. This time we hold, put that elbow down, open up the arm, open up the shoulder. You might choose to look up, you might choose to look forward, you might even choose to look down. Pick one, take a deep breath in, exhale through the stretch. Good, bring it up, take those arms behind you, big open chest stretch. You might keep it there, you might hinge it. Good. Shake out those arms. Calf stretch. Push the ball forward. Lift it up. Lower it down. Lift up and lower. Think about pressing up onto the toes. Then think about sinking that heel. Good. Step in. Change legs. Push out. Bend that front knee. Elongate the back leg. Then up on the toes. Down through the heel. Good. Bring those arms down, step it on in. So remember, props are optional. They're just a tool. Add it to the workout, creates a little bit of different dynamic for what you're doing, and take it or leave it. You can do the whole video without any additional prop, just your body weight. Just remember to keep those arms moving. Hope you had fun, gang. See you next time.